What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are watching the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South, talking about Brink TV. Now, to not adjust your TV set, we got brand new faces kicking it with us on the icy white couch tonight. Now, I know it's dingy in certain spots, but hey, we finna get that clean because, like I say, we got these clean-up comedians on the show kicking ass. I'm gonna go ahead allow them to introduce themselves to you. Now, this first one, I'm gonna go ahead and say his name because, hey, his name is real presidential. He is no relation to President Nixon, but we got my guy, comedian Adam Nixon. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, baby. Appreciate the having me here.
Hey, definitely, man. Of course, I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, man, we going to go ahead and pass the mic. I want to have all of the guys on the show. I want everybody to say who they are, and we finna have this thing popping, all right?
Well, what's up, Brink, man? My name is Josh Showtime, man. Been doing this thing for about a year with my guys, man.
What it do, Brink TV? It's your boy D Lane, entering my sophomore year in this comedy game. You know what it is, baby.
This nigga looking dead in the camera. My name Wild Bill, but you spell it Beale like Bill's tree. Instagram Wild Bill 5. Get at me.
Hey, the way he spelt that, you know he went to Memphis City Schools. Hey, shout out to Willie Harrington. Now, let's go ahead and talk, man, because like I say, I said I'm from South Memphis. A nice little birdie flew in here and told me you from South Memphis too, man. Is that true?
I'm most definitely from South Memphis. Most definitely South Memphis, man. From LMG, man, over there with the born on college yet. I'm talking about 15 years from the slum, baby. I'm talking about y'all see us now. We going in. We doing mixtapes. Like, we got music out. We got everything, man. We keeping this train rolling, baby.
Man, we talking about the only hood in Memphis Michael Jordan came to.
Most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
We just
Legendary.
We just most definitely talking about that.
Yeah.
We just talking about that.
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't know how they feel because he can't. Yeah, they want born.
Nah, they wasn't here yet.
Hey,
They wasn't here yet.
Yeah. But he came through, what that was, 95?
94.
94. Man, that was just, I was a young buck then. I was about 14, 15 then, you know. But he came to the hood.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Michael
We got a chance to
Jordan.
see Michael Jordan.
MJ, we talking about the GOAT. Hey, no debates, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. LJ, you all right, but MJ, see, here we go. Josh, see, he young, you know. He got the milk on his breath. I get it. We gonna talk about it, but okay, I respect that. Kobe definitely number 2. But let's go ahead and talk, man. When did you get your start in comedy though?
Man, I started back when I was 26 years old.
Okay.
At the time, joined the morning show. Back when they had it down there at Jillian's. Back at the Ashley Hayes.
Okay, yeah,
the
downtown,
Ashley-
yeah.
Downtown. So that's when I got my first break.
Okay.
So,
All right, so of course we got to talk about, man. There's so many comedic legends out there. Who were some of the comedians that you were studying back in the day?
you talking about fires in Memphis or just period?
Period, man.
Oh man, we got by me coming up in that area, man. That era, we got Martin.
Yeah.
We got the in Living Colors. Man, we had a our era back then was stupid.
Yeah.
Man. So I had a lot of people. Will Smith.
Yeah.
Chris Rock. Everybody. Back in that day, everybody was popping.
Yeah.
So, but Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, my two biggest ones.
Man, it's crazy you mentioned that. Definitely shout out to all the people you named. You So Crazy and Raw. Them two stand-ups was just ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so definitely shout out to them. Now, let's go ahead and transition just a little bit, man, because you be doing show after show after show after show. You just did a show in Arkansas, and then you did a show before you got here. That was at the Timeless Event Center, right?
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes,
what
sir.
keeps you, like, motivated to keep going with this comedy thing? Because that's one thing that you got to possess is consistency. So what keeps you motivated?
Well, you got to be passionate about what you do, for one. For two, you got to have faith. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's something that I've been wanting to do all my life. Like I said, I'm not a young buck no more. I'm 44 years old now.
Okay.
I took off, from 26 and all the way up to 40. I just took off writing and studying and learning the game. And since I've been 40, I've been giving the number hell. But, just staying consistency, you got to wake up every day with it. It can't be on you. You got to be in you.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to live with the hustle. Then, of course, when you got kids and family,
Yeah.
there's motivation. But the normal thing.
Okay, no doubt. So let's go ahead and transition, man. We got to talk about that LOM. What's going on with LOM? We talking about at the Premier Palace starting when?
It's gonna start next month.
Okay.
It's gonna be, on the 23rd of March. what we doing is we bringing back Def Comedy Jam. You
Okay.
know, where we doing like 4 comedians in the host. We need a new feel. We need a new theme. We need new laughter. So, you know, it's called LOM, Laughing on Monroe, Thursday Night Lights. Just bring the funny. We're going to be having various artists, man, from all over the world, you know, different cities, and we just finna have fun, man. Just bring some more laughter. Just laughter.
And I'm glad that you say that because, you know, with all the stuff that we've been having going on in Memphis lately, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to be laughing. You know, so many people, you know, is distraught right now over, you know, the recent murder. I just say what it is, murder of Tyree Nichols. But this is a time where we need to have joy, where we need to have laughter to kind of suppress some of this pain that we're going through. Let's talk about the importance of bringing comedy to the world, man.
Man, you always like to turn a frown upside down just coming from where I come from. And you don't want to walk around mad all the time. You see what I'm saying? With so much, like you said, with so much going on in the world, with so much going on in our city, we need to reach out to our boys and girls and being able to be better mentors and better fathers and better mothers. So, you know, just we trying to do something. This not about me.
Yeah.
This bigger than me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's just like I'm 44, this young man 25.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be a good mentor if I didn't show this young man how to go about it, what to do, or, you know, just my insights. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And I learned from him. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? He just don't, you know, I know he might see a lot of things from me, but he just don't know how much I learned from him or how much he motivate me to do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, man, you know, I got a son that's 23 years old,
Yeah.
you know, so I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to these young men out here when we try to do something for the city, by the city. You know what I'm saying? Brings, you know, it's a lot for the city, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So let's go ahead, since you say it's not just about you. Let's go ahead, transition to my guy Josh Showtime. We talking about
man.
Mr. Kobe over here. Hey,
come on,
definitely
man.
gotta say,
Hey, you
definitely
know,
gotta
that's my
say,
era.
definitely gotta say R.I.P. to Kobe,
Yes,
man.
man. Yes, sir,
I
sir,
feel like he definitely is one of the best. You know, I can't call him the best because, like I say, Jordan, but he copied Jordan. He modified his game after Jordan. So, you know.
This is not a debate show, so
Okay.
I'm gonna let you have that because
Okay.
I got facts with it.
You
But
know,
what I'm saying?
this is
it's cool.
ESPN right now.
It's
You
cool,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is, man, look at his, you know, competition that Jordan had to go against.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say in the finals. So it's cool. He won them, but just look at his competition.
Yeah, okay.
That's all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know, we'll
Yeah.
chop it up though. We'll chop it up. We'll chop it up. We'll
yeah.
chop it up. We'll chop it up.
So we got to go ahead and get into you, man, because like I say, I've been seeing your work for quite some time now. You doing your thing. Like, let's go ahead and get into you. How did you get into comedy? Like, when did that comedy bug bite you?
Man, it happened in college in Southwest. Shout out to Southwest, man. I still owe them. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee Promise. Man, you know, I was always clowning around, you know, and just doing impressions of people and being, you know, just being crazy, not going to class. And I was like, man, I really want to do this because my person that I always grew up watching was Ricky Smiley.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I grew up different than my guy. I couldn't really hear the cussing too much. So,
I got you.
You know, they used to kind of beep it out. So I used to always watch, you know, BT Comic View.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to be like that because I love hosting. I love just controlling a show. And that what just really got me started. Just everything. I was like, man, I want to do that. I love that attention because I'm a Leo. But I was like, man, I just love that their interaction to make people laugh because I feel like, you know, saying laughter is healing.
Yeah.
So I always just love just entertain people, man, make people and put a smile on somebody's face because you just never know what somebody's going through. So if I can just be that person to make you forget about what you're going through in that little 10 or 15 minutes, that's the world to me.
Now, one thing that I've seen a lot from you is you networking with so many, you know, famous comedians, man. Have you ever been starstruck, or who was that one comedian that you met and you was like, oh, I can't believe this, he right here right now?
Man, you know what? It's because this brother right here, Daisy Banks.
Okay.
Man, you know, quick story, man. We right there, right by the green room.
Okay.
And I wasn't gonna say nothing to him, you know. And you know, he like, man, I'm one of them, baby. I'm finna say something.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, that's it. What's up, man? I'm like, this man just said something. This man. And he was like, what's up, bro? And he's like, man, what's up, y'all? We chopping up with him like, what, about 10, 15 minutes, man.
Wow. Okay.
And just chopping up and just giving us advice. Like, hey, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing, bro. Y'all make, man, if y'all can make people in Memphis laugh, bro, y'all gonna make it.
Yeah.
And, man, I was like, wow. And I was starstruck for about, man, a good month. I know
a month.
Good month. Because, you know, I always watched them. And that's the new generation, and that's what I am. So, to see him do what he did at Chuckles, man, and pack that junk, I'm talking about packed it out, man. it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing for real.
That's definitely motivation. So now I got to talk to one of them ones.
Yes,
We talking
sir.
about D-Lane himself.
Wow, I appreciate that, Big Brink, man. I appreciate it, Pimpin'. I appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie, you look like you was just finna say, I did not inhale. Just now. Like, that's how you look like you was just finna say that. You
No,
just,
no, I'm one
you
of
got
them,
this Bill Clinton swag about you. I don't know what it is, man.
No, I'm one of them traditional hood comics, man.
I
I can
got you.
speak good English,
Yeah.
and I'm real hood with
Yeah.
it, man.
Let's talk
I'm
about
one
you,
of them.
man. Where you from, man?
Man, I'm also out of South Memphis, Tennessee, just
Believe
like
that.
both of you guys here. Yeah.
No doubt, man. So let's talk about high school, man. Were you doing comedy in high school? Were you playing sports? What you had going?
Man, I went over to D. Hamilton High School back in the day. I did a little hooping, and I was one of the best checkers. So it started with checking and me winning most with it when I graduated.
Okay.
Let me feel like, I might can do this
Yeah.
shit. But I took some years off, got in the game, and met up with these three brothers, and we've been on their ass, man.
Ever since. So let's talk about, like, what are some of the challenges that you face being a comic, man?
Whoa, man.
I know people be stealing jokes. I know that. I know that.
Okay, well, it started, when I first got in the game, like, the vets, they weren't real welcoming to me. But
Okay.
I ain't let that get to me. Then I jumped back in the game. It was the same reaction, but I was one of them. I'm around here like my first highlighted show. I put 150 asses in the seats.
Wow.
And they had to be like, you know what? He is one of them.
Yeah.
But I still just don't get the love I deserve. But I'm grinding, and, it is what it is, Big Brink.
Let me ask you this, man. For you to put 150 people in the building on your own,
Yes.
how did that not go to your head?
It did a little bit. See, cause how it happened, because like at the same venue before I got there, different veteran comics, they weren't filling it up like I was.
Okay.
And then the day I filled it up, I'm feeling like I got to pay for DJs and security now. These other motherfuckers didn't have to do that. but I understood it go with it, and I just kept grinding.
Yeah.
And then after I did that, I had some Otis Williams and Keith West shows too.
Okay.
Like ain't nobody coming to see you Otis.
Yeah.
D-Line, who came to your show? Nobody. So, I had to go through it, but it still make me love this shit so much, and I keep going, fam.
Yeah. Hey, who can check you like me? You understand me? My guy D-Lane is out here.
Hey, check this out, man. It's your boy Young Dro. Big Keep Promotion present, man. You dig? Pull up on me Saturday, Easter weekend. We're going to have a jump off citywide polo bash. You dig what I'm saying? Doors open at 10 p.m. We're going to be at the Excitement Lounge, man. You dig? Pull up on my piece.
Not omit Wild Bill. Hey,
Don't
we
play
talking
with it.
about
He one of them
Bill
too.
Street. Hey, he finna kick y'all ass with this
go.
comedy. What's happening with you, homie?
Man, what's going on? What's going on? Everything good?
Man, everything is amazing. Now, one thing about you recently did the Pound Cake 10-Pound Commandments at the Orpheum, though.
Yeah,
We're not talking about hole in the wall. We
Hey,
talking about at the
gave it to
Orpheum.
him.
Hey, man, so what was that experience like for you?
Man, it was amazing.
Okay.
Like, as far as this comedy go, that was probably the best experience I've had so far.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it was everything I expected.
It was a sold-out show.
It was sold out show.
Man.
But the craziest thing was, you didn't see nobody in the room.
Okay.
You felt all energy, though. You felt
Gotcha.
every last one of them.
Yeah.
And that was crazy to me. It's like I was playing with energy.
And I'm glad that you explained that, because Pound Cake could see this and be like, what the hell you mean? There wasn't nobody in the room, because you know how Pound be.
It was like you couldn't see nobody.
Yeah.
It was filled room.
Right.
It was a filled room,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was like, damn, it's just bright lights.
Yeah.
So it just felt the energy. When they laughed, you just felt it. You was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You felt everywhere they was coming from. So
Yeah.
it was coming from everywhere.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about what you got next, man. You was telling me about a show you got coming up. Was it in April?
April 6th.
Okay.
Steve Brown, Big Memphis Comedy Brand.
My
Big
guy,
Memphis
Steve
Comedy
Brown
Jam.
Productions. Yeah.
Yeah. And he put it together. It's just like everybody they seeing us. You see what we doing. We really got a movement going on in Memphis with this comedy. We take it serious.
Yeah. So let's talk about like some of the cities that you like to, hit, and who's showing you love and all of that.
Right now, like I just rocked out Arkansas.
Okay.
They fuck with me tough. Well, they mess with me tough.
I got you.
They trying to get me back down there, and like we finna start traveling. Like I want to take over. We like Nashville. That's
Yeah.
the next thing. We want to get the closest places to us and just run it.
One thing you told me off camera is a lot of your content is based on your life. Like, so let's kind of dive into that a little bit, man. What was it like coming up for you?
Oh man, it was different. That's why I got a lot of content. Like, for instance, I got a big family.
Okay.
First of all, my grandma had 17 kids.
Wow, 17.
A lot of kids. So it's like I can describe a lot of people.
So what y'all had to like rock, paper, scissors for the
That's
bathroom
another
time or
thing.
something? Like,
My
how it
family
worked?
was fucked up. I grew up in foster care too.
Damn. Nigga, you need a movie.
That's what I was at. So I grew up in foster care. My mom
Okay.
was the last child.
I got
So,
you.
dealing with you 17 child with 16, she probably didn't get a diaper change. You know
Wow,
what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like, I can understand why she just wasn't nurturing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never held her to that.
Yeah.
I just had a lot of crazy stuff happen in my life, and I just take it to stage and I talk about it.
Well, let me ask you this: like, with these being real life occurrences, like, do you ever have second thoughts about talking about them on stage? And
Sometimes, but then not again. I learned how to say it.
Okay.
It's about how you deliver it.
Yeah.
And once you learn how to deliver, you really can say anything once you learn how to deliver it.
Yeah.
And that's why we on stage so much. Because the delivery is everything. Once you learn the delivery, you pretty much good to go.
D-Lane, man, I gotta ask you, man, because like I say, this is a thing that a lot of comedians deal with, man, stealing jokes. Have you ever had a joke stolen from you? Borrowed, repurposed, refurbished?
Well, yes, unfortunately, it did happen to me, Brink. And there was one of my young comics that I looked up to this nigga first. Man.
Yeah.
He was cold, man. He was at a local venue. We was all got our start at.
Yeah.
And I coming up one night, and don't say, he was hosting, had this lady in there, and I came with a little heat that night, and he stole two of my classics, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but me and that gentleman, we didn't got through it now. Like he understood, and we didn't pass it up and moving on. But yeah, it happened to me, Big Brink, man.
It's crazy, man. It's all a part of the game. But Adam, I got to rap with you about something. I be checking out your videos, man. One of the videos that had me tripping was that All About the Benjamin, South Memphis version. Let's talk about that, man. How you flipping these movies, man?
Man, I'm just taking a lot of the, just movies that we done grew up on and just reanimating them, just re-putting them back together, and just with the help of the people that I got around me. You got to have a team. You can be strong alone, but two heads always better than one. So
Definitely.
just with the guy that I got around me, man, we're gonna bring these skits to life.
Yeah.
The videos to life. So. Just with the one that I just dropped, just stay tuned, because tell him what I might wake up.
Mine did the belly joint. He had the lace front on and everything. I was tripping, man. I was tripping.
When they showed the other little show, they killed it.
Man. All right, so Josh, we got to wrap, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about, your content. Like, what is your joke writing process? Like, take me through your whole stand-up process.
Well, that's a great question, man, because they have changed. At first, it was just a lot of freestyle.
Freestyle, got you.
And I could say these guys has most definitely helped me tap into it. Like I talked to Wild and Adam really all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, because I'm a PK.
Yeah.
My dad's a pastor. My mom's first lady. So that's my creative process. I just talk about, me, growing up in the church, not knowing a lot of rap music. Like, bro, it's crazy. Like if you put something on, I'd be like, bro, I don't know that. Like he rhyming, but I don't know who that is. Now,
Yeah.
But if you put on Kirk Franklin or Yolanda Adams, I'm gonna know who you talking about.
Yeah.
So I just tapped into that, and that's really just my content because my grandmother I would listen to gospel all the time because I was raised by grandparents. Growing up, my mom was like my sister.
Wow, okay.
So that's really what I just tap into and just try to just show that I'm different because I can't be nobody else but me. So that's really what it is.
Wild Bill, man, we got to talk, man, because off camera we was talking about, of course, he's bringing back the whole Def Comedy Jam aspect. We was talking about, I think I can't even remember the name of this show. The show where they be checking in L.A. and all of that. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's called Is it Roast Me? Ain't that what it's called?
Roast Me. Yeah,
Roast
yeah,
Me.
roast
Roast
me.
Me.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
not came to me,
right,
so I don't want y'all to think I'm shading y'all.
right.
Shout out to my guy Tut Weezy. He was on there, I believe. Flamaholics was on there too.
Every time I
Yeah,
seen it,
yeah.
Weezy probably do. I fuck with
Yeah.
Weezy on that.
Is that something you aspire to be on though?
Yeah. No, like that's one of the shows that I definitely want to get on. Cause like all this started really in the classroom.
Yeah.
Like, I literally used to check people until they cried growing up. Like, for real. Like, a couple people gonna see this video, be like, yeah, he ain't lying. That's and that's where it started. So it's like, it's back in my natural habitat if I'm in the classroom on a desk and just pointing out everybody I want to talk to and, you know, getting off my chest, my jokes. So it's like, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to doing.
All right, so go ahead and run your social media that way the people can keep up with you, man.
Oh, it's Wild Bill, like Wild, not W-I-L-D, and Bill. It's not B-I-L-L. It's Bill, like it's Bill Street. Like B-E-A-L-E. And 5 behind it on Instagram. You know, Bill Street, I started a lot on Bill Street. I used to jump the fence, and that's where I got all my numbers at.
Okay.
Get it down.
And yes, guys, myself on Facebook, it'd be Derrick Lane, Instagram, king_of_check, and also Twitter, king_of_check. And my TikTok, it ain't coming yet, but it gonna be State of Memphis, man. So it's coming too. I ain't like with.
I thought it nigga been the same. I thought we were talking.
One of them ones.
He one of them
ones.
Hey man, hey y'all see what we go through, right? But man, on Facebook, man, just Josh Showtime. On Instagram, Josh_Showtime 901. And my TikTok is Josh _Showtime.
Ooh, they name so they got so much going on, man. Just one name, comedian Adam Nickson. Let me do like Wild. You spell Nickson, Nickson, not like the other Nickson.
There you go.
Nickson, Nickson, comedian Adam Nickson. But not also that, man. We got a show coming up March the 25th. Basil, my boy Basil, the 25 installment, the Rated R comedy show. We got Tania Stout performing. Man, we got Jason from St. Louis. Man, we got Flameaholic, myself, Big Mickey from LA. Man, y'all make sure y'all come out March the 25th, man, to the Rated R comedy show.
Hey, I couldn't have said it no better myself. I definitely got to say thank you guys for being guests on the show. It really means a lot. Hey, we're getting it in, and I'm glad that we bringing the funny, in Memphis and beyond. With that being said, now back to more Brink TV.